Greetings, everyone. You have your ticket? You don't have one? Well, again, the price of admission is free, so just come on in. All right, how about that? At least till I get past, you know, the hole and the bitterness that I feel in my heart after the last 2 days of just pure, vicious, wicked, bigoted, racist, Gentile dog actions against defenseless people of color. You know, it's amazing to me, and because now you can't turn on the television and hear that, or listening to this what's his name? Maybe it's Connor Cassius or whatever, and the Patrick Bettis, the two killers, the murderer that's from Texas or Dallas, and the other murderer that's somewhere in the Ohio area. Those two white supremacist, extremist, bigoted, dirty, murdering dogs. Now they're you know, you turn on any news station, including Trump's simple-minded, idiotic, stupid ass, you know, making up the excuse once again of mental illness, that they must be mentally ill and we need to look at mental illness. You know how many people walking around on this country right now that's mentally ill? I don't know, probably most people who are on any kind of depression medicine, any kind of anxiety medicine, any kind of mind-altering medication. I would probably tell you the vast majority of the people in this country is dealing with some kind of mental illness. The vast majority of them. And, you know, and to use that excuse as justification, it shows again just how heartless and how determined America is with its attitude in protecting, you know, white Americans. And it's really sad. And, you know, and what's even worse is that they have this attitude like somehow no one pays attention to what they do. I mean, you go online and you see in these programs that are talking about the mass shootings. I'm talking about these predominantly white platforms. You're going to hear it over and over. You know, mental health, they need assistance. You know, they didn't have fathers in their homes. Are you fucking serious? You know how many times people of color, so-called black people in America, have been accused for debauchery and wickedness and killing each other and every kind of thing you can state, and nobody ever concludes that, oh, you know, they were victims because they didn't have a perfect childhood? That they were victims because they grew up in the inner cities? I mean, we even had Joe Biden. Remember Joe Biden, the one who's running for president right now? Remember his words? I don't give a damn who caused their problems. I don't give a damn if we're at fault. I don't give a damn, you know, what the reason is. I want them locked up, and I want them to stay in jail, and I want them to serve their time in jail. And if we're going to help them in jail. Remember that? You remember that comment? I played it on this channel before. And you heard, you know, people call it out in the Democratic debates. So we're going to forget about all of that when we come down to, you know, these vicious, young, white, murdering dogs. So it don't matter, because why? Because they look like most Americans? I'm talking about with the, you know, the pigmentation, with the pale skin? Because they look like most Americans, so there's no way they could be vicious, dirty, predators, super predators, beasts, dogs, lock their asses up. It doesn't apply. And you know, and I know, you know, that this all comes right back down to America and her racist attitudes to anyone that's not like her, that's been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years here in this country. This is not a new thing. This is a continuation of an old thing. And you know, and I will tell you people, you know, of color, and I'm talking about mainly the, you know, the Israelites here. But I will tell you that, you know, the Hispanics, and some of you guys are Israelites too, you know, you're just too caught up in wanting to be, you know, I'm going to offend one or two of you probably. You know, I think you're trying to line yourself up with the majority group thinking that they love you. Well, you go ask that little killer up in El Paso why he drove almost 2.5 hours to target, you know, Hispanic people. Now, I guess you think that's some kind of coincidence. Okay, you keep thinking that way. You haven't been here long enough to understand the viciousness of a white bigot and how he sees nobody as human other than those who look and come from where he's from. And she too, in some instances, probably more than not. Keep believing that. And the more of you, when a few more of you guys get slaughtered, then maybe you'll come to the understanding that, you follow me, there is no love in this country for you either. You know, you guys get all worked up and lathered up out the borders. You know, they got our people in detention saying, why you think they have you there? Because they love you? Because they see you as them? Whatever. Let me move on. I heard another guy make a comment. And many people feel this way, talking about, you know, not only the mental illness aspect of it. I heard this religious guy say that Yahweh wanted those people killed because he used scriptures. He used scriptures to justify that this was Yahweh's judgment against those people. Now, there is a time that Yahweh will judge mankind. But when Yahweh judges mankind, all of mankind is going to know. That's probably when an asteroid or something hits this goddamn planet and wipe out everything. Then you know it's Yahweh. But when a racist, bigoted devil, male, female, go out and slaughter people for no other reason because other than the color of their skin or to make America great again, that does not have a damn thing to do with Yahweh. That is Satan personified. These are demon-filled, demon-led, demon-possessed, wicked devils who have been here from the beginning, and they're going to be here until the Most High destroy their asses. Now, you religious idiots, especially these so-called Hebrews who don't know shit about nothing. That's the old saying, you don't know the difference between shit and shoe polish. You're making that kind of asinine statement, blaming that on the Most High. Get your Bible out and you go to John chapter 10. I'm going to tell you how I read without looking at it. It says the thief come but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Let me say it to you again. This time I'm going to lower my voice so you don't think I'm screaming at your ass. The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Who is the thief? Satan and all of his army, who are possessing many people that you're seeing every day. They're full, they're demon-possessed. They're not mentally retarded. They're demon-possessed. You just think they're mentally retarded. Or you're using that medical term because you're afraid to confront the truth. Because that same person who said that thief come to steal, kill, and destroy, that was Yeshua. Some of you who ignorantly call him Jesus. It's the same one, you follow me, who comes in and open up your eyes and says that I came that you might have life and that you might have it more abundantly. So it's a lie. It's a lie. These demons, possessed individuals, are vicious. And this demonic spirit has passed down from generation to generation to generation. These are I don't know, I want to say to the 40th generation. These demons go all the way back, including all the ones who slaughtered the Native Americans and slaughtered the Africans and slaughtered the Asians and slaughtered, you know, who else? The Australians, the Aboriginal people of Australia, etc., etc., etc. Blaming this foolishness on Yeshua is bullshit. Yeshua said, I came to, let me not misquote him. He says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And if you go over to the Gospel of John, same John that I talked about a moment ago, 10 and 10, you go over to John, I think it's 8 and 44, where he says, you're not the children of the Most High. He told them that their father was the devil, and he was a liar from the very beginning. He told them who they were. These so-called religious people and these other so-called Christians, vicious white supremacist dogs. And anybody who supports them in talking about this mental illness, you're nothing but a white supremacist dog supporter, which makes you just as wicked, makes you twofold more wicked than they are. Now let me bring this thing back around full circle, because I'm pissed. And everybody in their right mind should be equally pissed. Innocent people didn't harm anybody, just going about their business, out for a night of entertainment, he goes in there, kills 6 of the 9 he killed were black. One of them was his sister, who knows who she was dating. You know, so he killed her, and I assume the other 2 maybe were another ethnic group. But nobody kills 6 out of 9 people unless you're racially profiling. Especially in a restaurant or a club. Are you serious? And then the other one going to drive all the way to El Paso, Texas, to kill. And he made it. If you saw his manifesto, which they take it down now, he made it crystal clear. He was not going to kill white people like himself. He was only going to kill Mexicans and Hispanics. For you guys who don't know that. Especially for you Hispanic people who just, when you see somebody white, you just start, you melt like, like butter. You're just so, gloomy. I mean, not gloomy. You're so dreamy-eyed. You just want them to love you. You want to be white so bad. I remember somebody telling me, I had never thought I'd be with anybody other than white. Brown as me. But they only wanted to be with somebody white. Okay. And that person is from another country, but speak the Spanish language. And they're lucky that their asses wasn't at Walmart in El Paso on Sunday afternoon. I digress. Okay? This was a while back that this got said. But let me bring this thing around to closure. I said that before. If you're out in the public, people of color, and now I'm talking specifically to the Israelites, the copper-color Aboriginal people who were here in Turtle Island before the Europeans came. I'm talking to you now. Now, you should listen to me because I'm one of you. You should at least hear me because I'm one of you. That other group, if the ones who are from, the other regions of the planet and other continents, you make your own decision. Time will tell. If you knew anything about your own history, you would already know how they feel about you. I'm talking about these Europeans, how they feel about you. If you knew anything about your own history, you would already know that. But most of you guys are ignorant. You don't know shit about shit. You don't care to know. You think by being ignorant to it, somehow or another that gives you a free pass to be an exception to the rule. Until somebody comes in there with an AK-47 or AR-15 and start lightening your ass up. Again, I digress. I'm going to come back to my particular kind. My kind. Those who are made in the image of the Most High, Yahweh. If you're out in public, you had better have yourself armed. I don't care if you're at Walmart, Target. I don't care if you're at the movie theater. I don't care if you're at the filling station, walking in the park. I don't care where you are. You better arm yourself. Because these people are not taking any prisoners. These demons are here to kill, steal, and destroy. And I'm not saying that this is going to stop them. But I'm telling you, you can at least level the playing field. Now, you can talk about, I don't want no guns and get rid of guns all you want. I heard something yesterday said there were more guns in America than people. That's approximately 400 million people in America. So that means at least there's 400 million weapons out here. Do you really think that somehow your philosophy about gun control and people shouldn't have guns, that doesn't mean shit. That's talking about, I wish it snowed and I lived in Arizona. No, it's not going to snow in Arizona. Unless it's some weird anomaly, especially in southern Arizona. You want snow, move up to Alaska, Minnesota. You'll get your snow. But you need a reality check. Talking about getting rid of guns. They're not going to get rid of guns. That's not going to be the answer to this problem. The answer to this problem is going to be protect yourself, defend yourself, and watch where you are and watch where you're going. And understand that a lot of these people who are looking at you, who are your neighbors, who smile in your face, have nothing but bitterness and hatred towards you and for you. And they feel that only people who should be in this country are white Europeans. They believe that lie that they built this country. And therefore, they believe that they have a right to destroy anybody in here who's going to take a piece of crumb out of their mouths. Now, you can accept that or you can reject it, but it doesn't change that it's the facts. And it's not the Lord, it's Satan. Bye now.